Are you looking for a faux plant? You just need to add a little bit of greenery to your home, but maybe aren't able to keep up on watering an actual plant, or you've got animals that maybe would not do well with a real plant, or kids. I've got 3 kids, so I definitely know what that is like. Look how pretty that pot is. So pretty. All right, so there is a little bit of assembly to go with this. So it is like a little bit rustic, so it's not like a perfectly, you know, there's a little bit of distressing, I would call it, on it, but it looks purposeful. Rocks in the bottom, which you could just totally leave it like that, or they also give us some moss to be able to add into the bottom if we want that. And then our leaves are packaged separately. So we've got these ones with this nice texture on here, and they all look a little bit different, so you can get some variation in your plant. And then this one, got these new little baby leaves, a little lighter green and the darker greens. And then to put these on, you just simply put this, slide it on, and then we can move these wherever we want. So I'm going to start by just spacing these out a little bit. All right, so I've got all of those in. Took me about 5-6 minutes, but I think that it looks really, really nice. And you obviously can take it and shape it however you want. I do like how some are higher than others. We can bring all of these down if we don't want it so tall. And what a fun pop of color. So let me go ahead and set up this one, and then I'm going to put it in my space. On the backs of these ones too, you have these pieces, and then especially on the lighter ones, you can kind of see them through in the light a little bit. So I feel like that makes it more realistic as well. All right, so here's this one. I do love the variation in the colors and the different little cutouts on the leaves. So they're not all exactly the same. And then, like I said earlier, we can adjust that to fit however we want. And then I've got this one over here, and I think that they both look really nice. They add a little bit of height, and then obviously I think any plant adds a little bit of life to your space. So if you're looking for some new artificial plants, I think that these are a great option.